Hi, you ready for another lesson? Today we've got Scholastic Let's Find Out Super Sea Turtle. And on our magazine, we've got a speech bubble. Speech bubbles are used in books and magazines and comics, things like that, when the author wants you to know what the person, or in this case, the animal, is thinking or saying. So if this animal could talk, he would say, "What do I do all day in the sea? Come on in and follow me." So let's go to the Scholastic website. And parents, for prep, we'll need number cards. I just use sticky notes that I wrote numbers on, and we'll need a crayon, or you can use a marker for our paper on the back. Okay, all right, let's get started. Let me share my screen with you.
Ocean of life. The ocean covers most of the earth. Thousands of kinds of plants and animals live in the ocean. From the sunny surface to the dark water deep below. The seashore is where the ocean meets the land. Clams and crabs dig in the sand. Mussels and barnacles hang onto rocks. Noisy birds fly around and look for food. Smooth, slimy seaweed sways in the ocean waves. Seals swim in the water near the shore. They come on land to have their babies. Now sail away from the coast into the open ocean. Lots of big, fast fish live out here. Some fish are blue. That works as camouflage in the ocean waters. Sharks can be even bigger and faster. Many of them live out in the open ocean. But fish aren't the only ones out here. Sea turtles, whales, dolphins, and jellyfish live in the open ocean too. They all stay pretty close to the surface of the ocean. But if you were to dive down into the deep water, you would find a whole new habitat. Sunlight doesn't reach down here. So some animals make their own light. Some deep water animals are pretty weird looking. This animal is called a Dumbo octopus because its fins look like big ears. One part of the ocean is the complete opposite of this cold, dark place. You can find a bright coral reef in warm, shallow water. Animals of all shapes and sizes live here. There's so much to explore in all of the ocean's amazing habitats.
Wow, isn't that beautiful in the ocean? So we saw an animal in the ocean. It was a sea turtle, and our paper today is about that sea turtle and what that sea turtle does in this open ocean where he lives. Let's swim with a sea turtle. Hello, sea turtle. Let's swim in the sea. Flap your flippers. Slow down, sea turtle. These little fish will clean you up. Tickle, tickle. Tangfish eat tiny plants that grow on the turtle's shell and body. It's time to come up for air. Take a deep breath. Are you hungry? Dive down. Eat some seagrass. Munch, munch. Hey, munch, munch. I remember those words from one of our other lessons. Munch, munch. Would you eat a plant for lunch? Yeah, last time we talked about eating plants. And here, our sea turtle, he eats plants too. Now, let's rest. A sea sponge makes a good bed. Sweet dreams. Aw, turtle. Saw the turtle in the video swimming around, and we've read some things that the turtle does in the ocean. But let's talk about it. A sea turtle's shell. Most sea turtles have a hard shell. Can you point to the shell on your paper? It's right here. It's kind of this oval. And he's got flippers that can go into the shell. He's got 4 of them. And his head can even go inside that shell too. So he can put his whole body, all these parts to his body, in his shell. It'd be like us taking our head and tucking it down into our shell, or taking our arms and tucking them in. So I wonder why he can tuck everything into his shell. How do you think it helps keep the sea turtle safe to have a hard shell? I wonder. Do you think it helps protect it from being eaten by other animals? Or maybe you think it keeps it warm like a jacket, keeps us warm. Or maybe you think that it helps it float like a life jacket would. So, how do you think it helps keep the sea turtle safe? Its hard shell does what? Helps protect it, keeps it warm, or keeps it floating? Yeah, you're right. It helps protect it. It can take its head and its flippers and suck them all into its shell. So then if a big whale like we saw jumping out decides it wants to eat it, it would come and would chomp down on that hard shell and not be able to eat it. So it protects it. Good job. Take a look at our back page. Today we're talking about syllables. Sea syllables. Color the turtle to show how many syllables are in each word. We did the first one for you. Well, thanks for helping us. So I wanted to help you too. The number of syllables in a word is decided by its number of vowel sounds. Vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So not really how many vowels there are in our word, but how many vowel sounds. So if we put our hand under our chin, we can feel the sounds too. Let's say that first word in here together. Turtle. Turtle. I feel under my chin only moving one time. And if I look in my word, Turtle, I have a U and an E. My E doesn't make any noise. It's silent. So it's just turtle. can play a trick on us. Because after the U, we do still have more sounds. Turtle. Two syllables. Turtle. Another good way of giving some tactile back to your student is tap it down their arm. Turtle. Okay. Another thing I found I thought was interesting was, oh, like I said, put your hand on your chin. There's another one where it was talking about count the number of vowels in the word. Add one each time Y makes the sound for a vowel. Subtract one for each silent vowel, like the silent E at the end of a word. All right, let's try our next one. Fish. Fish. I see one vowel. If you're looking for a clipboard, you don't have one, a good way of doing it is just taking a pad of paper and any kind of clip. This is actually a clip for the laundry. And you can clip on the paper to your clipboard. Fish. Fish has one. Our next one can be a little tricky. If you remember what we read, you can't just count each vowel, A-E-I-O-U, because we've got C, horse, which has 3 vowels. We have to count the sounds, the E and the A in the word, in the part of the word. C, they work together. So C, horse. Seahorse. We can tamp it out. Seahorse. 2. Can color 1 turtle. 2 turtles. Gem. Here comes a bigger one. Octopus. We've got O, and U. 3. Octopus. 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 How many do you think it is? And remember, you can give our choices. Do we think it's 2, 1, or 3? It really helps to just take it down to 2 numbers visually. So do we think it's 1 syllable or 3 syllables? Nice waiting. Wait for that strong eye gaze. You want that eye gaze, remember, to last at least 3 seconds. 3 syllables. And color 1, 2, 3. Remember, I do like using crayons rather than markers. Crayons give us that resistance. We can really feel through our whole arm up into our brain system. That proprioceptive of the crayon against the paper. We don't feel it so much when we use a pen or a marker. All right. How about dolphin? We've got 2 vowels, O and I. Dolphin. Dolphin. Let's feel that. Dolphin. Is that 2 or 3? Dolphin. Dolphin. 2. Let's use our crayon. 1, 2. The next word is shell. Look at it, we've got 1 vowel. Let's feel it. Shell. And you can even take your student's hand and put it up under your chin to get that feel and that auditory together. Oh, here we go. Shell. Is that 1 or 2? Yeah, 1. Shell. So let's color our 1 shell. Turtle. All right, our next word is crab. Look, and we have A, 1 vowel. Crab. Crab. Where you want to make sure that you don't keep putting the correct answer on the same side of your eye gaze. So that was that 1 or 3 syllables. Yeah, 1 syllable. Crab. Color our 1 turtle. Crab. 1 syllable. Jellyfish. Remember what we've read before earlier about why? Add 1 each time the Y makes the sound of a vowel. So let's read that. Jellyfish. We've got E, Y, and I. So we should have 3. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Is that 2 or 3 syllables? Yeah, 3. Good job. Syllables can be tricky. You guys are doing a good job. All right, let's color in 3. 1, 2, 3. Last word, starfish. I see an A and an I, 2 vowels. Starfish. Starfish. And also, if you can always present up and down. It doesn't have to be side to side. Okay. So let's see. Was that 1 syllable or 2 syllables? 2. Good job. 1, 2. All right. And you can play this game online too and check your work online. Good job. Nice lesson. So today, did we talk about sea turtles, dogs, or plants? Yeah, you're right. We talked about sea turtles. Nice lesson, guys. Good job.